Well, dear friends, I'm really honored by being becoming the member of the Hall of Fame of Polish Economy, if I'm correctly calling this honor. I think that both the jury and the organization that awards this distinction makes me feel good, makes me feel probably too good, because too many honors at a certain age, this is like an alarm bell that you should slowly maybe getting to the exit door. And I'm not in the mood of doing this. On the contrary, I feel that life is full of excitement, and Poland is probably one of the most exciting places on earth. And I am constantly realizing this, traveling. I have, in fact, just returned from Mexico City from a very well-attended conference organized by my colleague, Central Bank Governor of Mexico, Agustin Carstens, where we discussed central bank independence. And, well, it became obvious that the independence of the central bank is among the best anchored in law, in legal system, but also in the political culture and social support that we enjoy in Poland. But let me drop this and come back a little bit to why I think the events like this are important. Well, they are important, they are important for me also, but they are important for us because this solidifies the community of chief financial officers. This is becoming a class in itself in Poland. I think that the country is better prepared to prosper in the global economy, in the European Union, as it is, with all its weaknesses and slowdowns these days. And a ceremony like this helps us realize what a distance have we made in the last 20-25 years. I sometimes am confronted with a question whether, what is the success? What does the success of transition of Polish economy, of Poland, mean to you? Well, and for me it is very simple. I recall when I was in mid-80s at the University of Chicago on a postdoctoral scholarship. I thought that I knew so much about America and so much about economic theory, and I wanted to convey this to my colleagues. Well, those colleagues then are now quite a handful of Nobel laureates. They were either sharing a room with me or just having an office next door. But nobody really was interested in what I had to say, just nobody. Well, a few years later, it was 1990, I happened to visit the London School of Economics on a short-term visiting professorship. And, well, everybody was excited about what was happening in Poland. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about what we can head into. Nobody knew, as a matter of fact. I still think that Leszek Balcerowicz's great merit was that he didn't know that what he did was basically not doable. He just didn't know. So he did it. And all the pundits of that time, including the Polish economists with the highest degrees, they were skeptical and said, no, this is not possible. So, coming back to London School of Economics, 1990, March, everybody wanted me to talk about Poland. I knew so little. Whatever I said was taken for granted, was taken like the wisdom from the source. Okay, so I felt, oh my God, this must be the sign of success. I mean, you had something to say, you thought you were wise 5, 6 years ago, I mean, earlier, nobody wanted to listen. In 1990, suddenly everybody wanted to listen, even if what I thought I was telling crap. Well, so this is a sign of success. Suddenly, from a periphery of periphery, the country was put in the middle of where the action was. So I think this is the sign of success that we are all, as we sit here in this hall, sharing. And second thing is more personal. Well, this obviously negates what Jacek Socha said about me, that I'm modest. I'm obviously modest in a rather pervert way. So about my own professional career, I had really quite many positions, both in Poland and outside of Poland. And when I'm asked why is it that I am moving so much between positions, between countries, and say, well, I don't want to bore myself. So let's live an interesting life, because this is most important. It's a great happiness when you go to work and you like it, when you look into the eyes of your aides, of your colleagues, and you feel well. This is what is called happiness. And this is one of those moments of happiness. You have invited me. I have an opportunity to look into your eyes, to congratulate you on the success that you are having. And this ceremony is just a cherry on the cake for you and for me. Thank you very much.